Johnny Dupree's journey to City Hall started on the streets of Hattiesburg as a newspaper courier at the age of 8. He remembers his humble beginnings when a political career wasn't the most important thing, but Dupree learned life's lessons early on.
But we didn't know anything about government. We were just trying to survive. Today they have the EDP card. Well, we didn't have that at the time. We had what they call a commodity box. You ever heard of that? A commodity box, like going back to the future, because I see it now during this pandemic that they have more boxes now.
Johnny Dupree's political career began in 1987 on the Hattiesburg School Board. 10 years later, he'd run for mayor unsuccessfully the first time. In 2001, he won, becoming the first African-American mayor of the hub city.
A circle of life Mayor Dupree described to me in our conversations. He told tales of triumphs and obstacles. During his tenure, his administration went through the largest flood known to Hattiesburg and survived Hurricane Katrina. At the same time, the mayor managed to grow Hattiesburg,
bringing in Chain Park, which doubles as a reservoir for the neighboring community, and helping to develop the train depot, all with the goal to put major infrastructure into the community so that it can build.
Well, I would tell you, Deidra, my obstacles were no different than the obstacles that most African American elected officials face when they're the first one. There is a resistance, there's a pull away, and so it was very difficult to start out with. But anything that you do in life is difficult. I mean, I don't know of anything that you don't do in life that they're not obstacles. And whatever obstacles we had, I mean, the people of Hattiesburg awarded me by letting me stay here for 16 years. So it was worth the struggle. If you can imagine, a 2-year-old kid when I became mayor was 18 when I wasn't. I'm the only mayor he knew. So he didn't grow up believing he couldn't be mayor. He grew up believing he could be mayor.
In 2011, Mayor Dupree made history again. He was the first African-American major party nominee for governor since Reconstruction. He lost that race to Phil Bryant, but stayed on as mayor until 2017. 2 years later, he'd try his hand again, unsuccessfully, for the Secretary of State. Since being on a 4-year hiatus, Johnny Dupree still calls Hattiesburg home. He drives by his old home often.
We had really good memories in that building. We had some memories that I'd like to forget in that building. I guess it's probably the same as you would if you grew up in a house and you drove by it sometimes, just the memories that it brought up.
Rain, shine, sleet, or snow, Lily's paper gotta go. Johnny Dupree believes that no matter the changing times or the many obstacles, you must still achieve. He says his legacy is not done yet.
I think as long as you have breath and you have something that you think you can give, I think you need to do that. I don't know whether it's been an elected office. I don't know if it's been an appointed office, but I'm not through yet. I'm just waiting on God to move.
Hattiesburg was built out of timber. They brought it here on trains like the ones here behind me. The train depot is known to many locals as the epitome of Hattiesburg's character, and some would say the same about Johnny Dupree.